It feels like a fever dream that this red light, green light game mode even happened. I think it would have been way cooler if they took like a more like game approach instead of just having this one field level. Like if they had all kinds of different levels, I think it would have been pretty cool. You had like Roblox and all these other games doing spin-offs of it, and they did pretty good jobs. It would have been cool if they found a way to like put the whole movie into, or the whole series of the show into the game modes. But also, like, I found the game modes in general really corny and stupid. Like, even with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles stuff and the reward system, I don't know, they could have took a totally more fun approach with it than they did. The game feels like it's catering to, like, the lowest denominator player, people who are just grafted over from the same mindset as, like, the Fortnites of the gaming community. On the topic of the show, though, Squid Game, like I really loved it. I watched it all with the English overdub, though. I didn't do the subtitle version. I really enjoyed the show. It was really addicting. It was one of those shows that I binged over the pandemic, and when it came out, it was a really, really addicting thing to watch, especially when you were eating food. I did like the creative usage of this map, though, right? I mean, usually we're all running over and inside and shooting at each other, but they took the outside of the map and they turned it into this, which was, creative, I guess. The biggest thing about this game mode was there was absolutely no incentive for people to stay after dying. So, like, the second they die, they just leave, and within, like, 30 seconds, you'd have 4 or 5 people left in the game, and it didn't feel very fun and well thought out. On the topic of Squid Game, it's kind of weird how, like, certain things just explode in pop culture, whether it's from, Japan or China, Korea, whether it's from the Philippines. Sporadically, there's these global phenomenons that happen where it just kind of brings us all together for a moment. I don't know, it's strange. There's also, like, a whole side of the pop culture community that believes if you don't watch it in the original language, reading the subtitles, that you're missing out on something. But I'm gonna be real with you. I don't speak the language, so it's like I don't really want to spend my whole time there reading the subtitles if I don't have to, because my eyes should be focusing on the scene and all the interactive things in the actual video, right? Instead of trying to follow along the words that are popping up on the screen constantly, right? It takes away from the experience. And I don't know. I'm on the opposite camp of it. I don't really agree that watching with subtitles takes away for watching it in overdub takes away from anything. I have a feeling when the producers went to Activision or whoever is running this now, and they were like, oh yeah, do a promo first. I feel like they just gave them a chunk of money, and they were like, yeah, please do a promo, and they just left. They didn't really put too much thought into what was going to go on.